What's up, y'all? Today's word of the day is going to be coming from Mark chapter 10, verse 48, and it reads, "Many rebuked him and told him to be quiet, but he shouted all the more, 'Son of David, have mercy on me.'" Now, if you know the story of the blind begging man named Bartimaeus in Jericho, then you know that he was blind and begging when Jesus and his disciples entered Jericho. And there was Jesus had a large crowd around him, surrounding him. If I remember correctly, he was supposed to be speaking, and the people were just yelling out, "Jesus, Jesus, Jesus," as he was walking. But the blind man was yelling out, "Jesus, Son of David," trying to make himself stand out in a way. And so when Jesus heard the man, he turned around and he healed the. No, what he did was he sent someone else to go and heal the man. Amen. My fault. Let me catch up. But so he sent someone else to go and heal that man, and eventually Jesus said, "Your faith has healed you." Amen. Now what I want to focus on is the fact that there was a large crowd of people sitting there yelling for Jesus, calling his name, trying to get his attention. And there was a blind begging man who everybody kept telling to be quiet. If you go back and read the passage, they was telling him to shut up, be quiet, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do all that extra stuff to get his attention. And when Jesus heard that, man, he turned, had someone go and get him to bring him to him so that he could heal him. Amen. What I want y'all to understand is that, yes, following Jesus is not going to be easy. Following God is not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do. But there will be a ton of people, family, friends, everybody, co-workers around you who are going to be downing him, telling you that you're wasting your time. There's going to be so many different things to try to pull you away from Christ in your journey to grow closer with Christ, to grow closer with Christ. Amen. And it's your job to stay strong, to stay faithful, to stay devoted to God, and to know that following him leads to way more than anything you can get on this earth. Amen. Don't allow other people around you to stop you from getting your blessings from God. Amen. I pray that made sense to somebody, and I hope that helps anybody. Y'all drop some amens in the comments and bounce back up ahead of mine.